We're going to Gencon. The best 4 days in gaming.
With my current workload, best I can give you is a day.
Expecting a bigger reaction.
Hey painting pals, welcome back to Mandy's Minis, where we go to Gencon.
Because we're crazy.
Yes. And so here is our Luton review.
Gencon is a lot.
It is a lot. It is a huge event, if you don't know what it is. Big convention, all about games.
Like the intro said, best 4 days in gaming.
That's their tagline. I have been avoiding Gen Con and had no interest in it for years. My friend Kent from the Lark channel, you guys may remember from my commission video where we lost all of his audio, he reached out and he wanted to do another collab while he was there. And I got to thinking about it. So I was like, you know what? We'll just test the waters. We'll kind of dip our toe in and see how it is. So we're going to go for 1 day.
It's a new experience. New experience is always fun.
Exactly. And if we enjoy it, we can do more next year. We drive down there for 4 hours. We actually ended up only staying for like five or 6 hours. And then driving 4 more hours back. So we actually drove more than we were at the con. So don't expect too much from this footage. The con is actually held in Indianapolis.
Found the con no problem once we got there.
Right? Con was very easy to find, and we actually went into the parking lot across the street from the main building.
First parking lot we saw.
Met the nicest attendant you would ever meet. He was very helpful. Had trouble with his card reader, and said, oh, well, you know what? You guys get to park for free. So we got free parking, and the very first spot was open. We got free Rockstar parking. It was incredible way to start a con. When we got our tickets, like I said, it was kind of last minute. We just went for the day. We got one of the last fewest tickets before sold out every single day. Once we got inside, everyone was extremely nice, from other attendees to people working there, helping us find where we had to go to register and for all the things we wanted to do.
Got into line because we saw a big line with merch at the end, and that's where Adepticon does all their registration and check-in. And we were like, hey, merch and stuff. This will be the right place. Super fantastic person in front of us chatting with us, and we're like, oh yeah, we're looking for registration. She's like, that's not this line. You need to go over there. We're like, oh, thank you so much for not letting us stand in line, because it looked like a 2-hour line. All the official con stuff, like the registration and the merch, they had like 10 or 12, lines open working people through. They were very efficient. It was really well run. That's the nice thing about a big con like that. They get a lot of people, and they've been doing it a long time. They know how to move it. It is in 4 or 5 different buildings. We made it through half of one.
Right.
Honestly, most of what we wanted to see this time was
the vendor hall
and just get the vibe.
Mm-hmm. As much as, yes, it was open, it was not, I'm standing in a crowd of 10,000 people. The hallways where everyone's going to and from are just so chaotic, and there's just so many people. It was a little bit infuriating at times.
Hitting the vendor hall and, the spots around that, there was still a lot of stuff to see.
Oh my gosh, there was so much to see. It was ridiculous. And we didn't do any activities, any shows, all the gaming that's available, and we didn't sign up for any of it because that was not what we were doing this time. And there's just, you can pack those 4 days completely filled 24 hours straight.
What was your favorite part? It's a little bit of a leading question.
No. We're going to start in order. So, we started shopping, which was awesome. We're going to get to the loot in a minute, but then made our way to the Impact Mini booth because, of course, that's what I wanted to see. But on our way, we stopped and played a game. a demo game.
Wow.
This is WizKid's hottest new game, just won a big award, and it's called Blob. It's a party game. So the two of us and two other random attendees sat down with one of the workers, and we played this party game, and it was fun. You try and match other people's answers to combine your blobs, and it was the best thing about this is it was short. It only lasts 7 rounds.
Right, I mean, we spent like maybe 10 minutes playing. So we finished that, went and found Tom.
We found Tom at Impact Minis.
Tom, as always, is awesome.
Yes.
Impact Minis, we'll put in a link. Go visit.
Always check them out when you get a chance to see them, or even online, because I adore painting these minis. They are just so much fun.
After we visited Tom, we went for a wander around, and then
I found the Zombie Orpheus Entertainment table.
guys, she fangirled so hard. So hard.
If you have never heard of Zombie Orpheus Entertainment or the Gamers movies, you are missing out so much. They are, oh my gosh. Darkness Rising is my absolute favorite movie of any movie, anywhere, any genre. I don't care. That is my favorite movie ever. My favorite character in those movies is Kevin Lodge, played by Nathan Rice, was there, and yes, I got a photo with him, of course. We actually happen to be part of the Kickstarter for the newest video that will be coming out.
And I think you can still late pledge.
I believe you can. Gamers Darkness Falls. These are gamers who love gaming and love playing, actually making these movies for other gamers.
What do we do after Gamers?
Met up with Kent,
Yep.
of course. We did a fun little interview for his page.
Go look for it on his Facebook page. We'll link the connection.
Right. We're also going to link to his channel, his
This is-
YouTube channel.
It's a very fun channel.
It is, where you can get lots of D&D ideas because it's their D&D games. Then we did a little more shopping,
And then we died.
and yeah, that was it. Then we basically crawled our way back to the car.
Drove back home and poured ourselves into bed.
Yeah, that was it. We got home just before midnight.
We had a lot of fun. It's a good experience.
Oh, it was so much. It was definitely worth it. Again, we went in knowing our own limitations and expecting it.
If you can handle crowds and you enjoy games, go check it out.
We got some really cool stuff. So
What do you want to start with?
we are going to start with whatever's here on top. Drinking Quest.
It's a
with
drinking
him.
role-playing game.
This is their newest version. It's kind of like an expansion, but you can play it by itself. So we do have to go back and get the other version, but this is the newest incarnation. Gencon shirts. Once again, this was kind of our only experience. We have no plans of going back. Not going to say never because, well, I said that about miniature painting, and
Very cool dragon shirt.
then we also got our Gencon shot glass because we have shot glass collection. Every time I go somewhere, I get one. Pint glasses.
Gotta have a pint glass. Put that in the light a little bit better. First thing we got.
Yep, the very first thing we bought.
50th anniversary D&D shirt
Yep,
with a gold mimic.
because I love mimics. Something I absolutely, positively had to have and did not know it before I found it. I have an evil stuffed animal.
Evil cuteness.
It is adorable. Little demon cat. My first ever evil stuffed animal. Then we got Midnight Syndicate shot glass. If you run D&D games, their music is really designed to enhance.
Excellent background music for role-playing.
Clickety clack. You can't go to Gen Con and not get dice.
And Mandy didn't have any metallic dice.
Well, I got the one metal one from Adepticon.
Oh, yeah, you got the one
I
metal
have
die.
one metal die.
But now,
I have a set, and these are hollow, and they're very, very pretty. And they're very annoying to jingle. Next we have cards. This is called, apparently, Wild Guess. And I have no idea what it is, or how to play it, or anything like that. This is a promo deck, and as I was walking down the hallway, some guy said, "Here, have free card game." And I said, "Okay, thank you." Then we have what I'm going to describe as our most unusual purchase. And these are tins of beads, but they are actually called adventure scents. And these are again designed to enhance your D&D game by smelling like the atmosphere you're supposed to be in. So what we have here
I still like that one.
is Enchanted Forest, which was our favorite scent. And I'm actually going to be, I didn't get this for game, I got this for the studio. I'm actually going to be leaving this in the studio, hoping it just fills the studio and makes it smell like an enchanted forest, because it's a very great smell. They also have Dank Dungeon.
Dank Dungeon was very fun.
That was a good one. And then they have a lot of terrible smells. And they advertise those as getting to torture your players with the environments they're in, such as...
what was it? Werewolf Lair?
Werewolf Lair.
It was described as wet dog and urine. I did not smell that one. I did not want to.
I did. There was also Battlefield. There was Dragon's Loot, which is supposed to smell metallic-y like gold.
Yep, and there was...
I don't find nice.
And there was Dragon's Lair.
Dragon's Lair.
Had a little bit of a smoky
Wizard's
scent.
Tower.
It was very spicy.
Campfire, which...
I don't know, campfire... No.
That one didn't do it for us. Didn't smell like a campfire does. All sorts of choices, so...
Yeah, lots of really great options.
I also got Pool of Acid. And this one smells kind of citrusy. I got that for my office at work. And we got Italian Restaurant. And that smells like garlic bread. Okay, this is my absolute favorite purchase. And that's because they're minis. This is the entire set of Journey Quest figures, including Perf Running. Though he does still have his hat on. We have the entire cast. That's right. Both versions of Luster. We have Daphne. We have Brother Silence. We have Sir Osric, which is Nathan, my favorite. We have Flynn Fine. He's got a 20 in charisma. And of course, the Shadow.
The Shadow.
The Shadow.
The Shadow?
The Shadow.
And that's all our loot.
That is all our loot. All in all, it was a lot of fun, but we spent it with good people that we absolutely enjoy seeing. So if you like games, even not D&D, just board games and things.
Board games, card games.
They even have some more game stuff there. There is so much to enjoy.
There's a lot to do.
And again, a lot we didn't do.
Yes, we did like the tiniest sliver possible.
Thank you so much for watching this one. Thank you, Kent and the LARP channel. It was a great experience, so I'm really glad you reached out.
Thank you everybody at Gencon for putting it on and doing all of the work that you do.
Yes.
It's a lot.
Thank you especially to our Patreons. We really appreciate them.
Until next time, have fun.
And keep creating. Seriously, guys, I'm watching Gamers right now. And you should be too.